Hi guys, today I'll be talking to you about artificial intelligence. I love talking a lot about fitness and obviously wellness. Now it's back to one of the many things I love besides inspired vegan food and obviously music, i.e. dancehall, reggae, calypso music. So please join me in this segment on artificial intelligence and the rise of it in music, and obviously where it's headed in the culture of entertainment. Before I start going into artificial intelligence, don't you guys just love when technology evolves? It initially gets rejected, criticized, then embraced. It's always kind of in a way. Now, anyway, artificial intelligence is no longer deemed to be a nerdy thing. It's been embraced by people of all cultures, and this is evident on many social media platforms. It has moved from a niche cultural sect to mainstream popular culture. If you go on social media, you have artificial intelligence avatars pop up doing storytelling, or somebody advising you of the latest artificial intelligence apps to use for productivity and time management. Now, I discussed this in my previous videos, why and how artificial intelligence could be used in music. However, I have decided to break that down further today. Now, music is everything to me. It obviously brings me joy, excitement, and most of all, freedom of expression. Like, where would you be without music? So let's get into it. Artificial intelligence is a form of machine learning that is proving to be more and more disruptive. I believe it is in its infancy stages in music, but still evolving. However, we use artificial intelligence all the time without really knowing it. Do you know what I mean? For example, many of the streaming apps that we use recommend songs that we should add to our playlist, giving the user a kind of more personalized experience by providing recommendations to enhance our experience. There is a lot of things happening in the field of artificial intelligence, from streaming platforms, composition of new music, creating mashups, and robotic actors. I'll go into that later, and the alleviation of kind of writer blocks. So say, for example, you are a songwriter, but you need kind of inspiration to write. Maybe you need to go out, talk on the phone with friends, or pull from your own experiences. Well, artificial intelligence can assist with this. I'm not a musician, but I see a lot of musicians in the studios, on Instagram, and trust and believe me, they're in there for hours at a time, recording their album, adjusting the lyrics to their song, and there's obviously other people there to kind of help them engineer their music. My thing is, what if there was a way you could cut the studio time in half by using artificial intelligence to not only assist you with lyrics or the musical composition or the way in which your kind of music is arranged and the production of the music? Well, now you can. There are artificial intelligence tools out there to kind of assist with kind of production processes such as Amping Music, Infinite Drum, thus enabling you to use artificial intelligence software. There are many artists that are very vocal about their craft, using a pen and paper to write their own bars. Some artists write their own bars, others hire a kind of ghostwriter. Now, irrespective, it comes down to the way your music is executed and delivered at the end of the day. Do you know what I mean? Because you can have someone that writes their own lyrics and it's not up to par, but someone has a ghostwriter and it's really good. So many black artists who are obviously in the music scene are very talented and gifted when it comes to writing bars naturally, organically. Some would say, why take out the creativity from pushing pen to paper? On the flip side, you also have artists that use a ghostwriter, and this is where the kind of drawback of, I think, artificial intelligence comes. If you're using a ghostwriter, you're using a ghostwriter 9 times out of 10 because they have produced hits. So you know you're leaving with something. Do you know what I mean? When you have a ghostwriter. However, when you use an artificial intelligence tool, there's no kind of guarantee. You got to take the risk. You got to risk it all. Another issue is that there is no creativity if you become too reliant on artificial intelligence tools. You lack the ability to kind of think for yourself. I believe that there's a major space for artificial intelligence tools to be used in music, from lyrics, composition, and production. It just takes one artist to kind of do it. Like, for example, T-Pain revolutionized the music scene by using auto-tune. You just need one person to obviously change the narrative. You also have to bear in mind that AI is only as smart as the person who's feeding it. Now, I want to touch on a few things I want to touch on a few things. Obviously I've spoken to you about music and artificial intelligence, but I also want to speak to you about fitness. So fitness is becoming a part of everyday lives. People are now obviously starting to take their health very seriously. People are going to fitness clubs, watching what they eat, and ensuring that they make a health a number one priority, both in the gym and off the gym. Now my question is, how can AI improve obesity? When we look to lose weight, we seek to do so for long-term kind of sustainable kind of weight loss. Yes, there are many programs and that you can obviously jump on fitness apps, dance classes, by personal trainers. However, can AI help an individual achieve long-term sustainable results? That is the question. There are many artificial intelligence apps that have started to pop up that you would be amazed by. There is GymBuddy, which is I think it's GymBuddy AI, which is the next generation of workout planning. Then you have Endurance, which is different kind of schedules for different bodies. You then have nutritionist chatbots that can help you with personalized nutritionists, that can help you with personalized nutritionist advice and support. So if you're a performer on stage, these types of AI assistants could be beneficial long term because they would be cost effective and within reach on, say, one of your handheld devices. I say that to say this: artificial intelligence is progressing rapidly. I think it's obviously going to change the landscape of not only the corporate world, but certain industries, including music, definitely music. AI is already used in music, but we don't actually we don't really notice it or pay any attention to it. It's definitely going to continue to change the landscape and create more autonomy for individuals and entrepreneurs. Anyway, peace out and take care. On to the next time.